your biggest influences then as you was evolving into what would become Spigg Nice?
Well, like I said, Kumo D and
Of course.
I did like Melly Mel and them, some of them cats. It was just growing up watching battles, you know what I'm saying? Because it was always competition. So it was like who had the best crew and stuff like that. So it was Crash Crew. It was a bunch of dudes back in the '70s, but then in the '80s, uh, like I said, I went down south, but it was Run DMC was taking over. You know what I'm saying? Run DMC, they came through and made that sound, and then with the rock and all that stuff like that, that shit was like extra.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Especially around like Brooklyn. Like I said, then Curtis Blow came out. Like I said, Christmas rap and stuff like that. But like I said, Melly Mel with the white lines and all that stuff, it was telling stories. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Certain dudes would captivate your ears back then, but it's somewhat like now. But back then, it was new. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It was really new. So just listen to that stuff and being in the car with my moms and my pops and stuff like that, going to Coney Island, stuff like that, hearing the songs. And my mom's is, they hip. Her and my
Mm-hmm.
pops, they hip. So it was nothing to hearing the music and stuff like that, or playing the music and getting to it. You know what I'm saying? So dancing, they danced and stuff like it was groovy. We was there. You know what I'm saying? We did a lot.
So when you got to high school, were you DJing? Had you already started parties?
Well, when I got to high school, when I got from South Carolina, because I went to South Carolina, I started playing like we was scratching, me and my man Eddie Blandon. So we was doing our little playing like we was doing it. And I was like, that's when I said, I'm going home.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make this music. Got tired of South Carolina. I went there for 4 years.
Oh, so you were there for quite a while. You
Yeah.
were in school down there
Sheesh.
and everything. What was that like? That's a huge
Yeah,
transition
what?
from the East to South
From
Carolina.
basically from Corona, Queens to Brooklyn. I went to South Side for like a year.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I went down south. My great grandmother passed. I stayed down there with my grandmother, and we was in the country. And it
Mm.
was like you talking about traumatic. It was like nigga that's running the streets, like hey 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 hey. Now he's like this cornfield. Why did I stay here? You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? But it was just like me helping my grandmother.
Mm.
But going to school, it was like a new experience. It's like I went to school and I got in trouble the first week. I didn't even last till nothing. And I got a bunch of us
Why?
in trouble. I got a bunch of us in trouble. It wasn't just me, but say it like this: at lunchtime they got recess. You got after you eat, you go outside and play and stuff like that. Well, we around the building playing football. I don't know nobody. I'm just meeting guys, so it's like we cool. We playing football, and we was like everybody went in because it was lunch over. It was time to start the new period. We still around here playing football for about an hour. So it came around. A bunch of teachers came around there looking for us. So we had to go to the office. So I'm just sitting there like there's a bunch of us sitting there like, yo, what's going on? Huh? I'm like, you seeing dudes coming out the office like, what the fuck y'all doing? What's they doing this shit? Nigga said, they're getting beaten. What? What the fuck is going on here? So I'm like, yo,
We ain't about
as
that life.
time like you like this, so you got teary eyes and shit like that, whatever. So now it's my turn. I go in there. As a teacher, I heard he passed away, Mr. Mass, rest in peace. He was like, hey, what's your name? I said, Blackwell, Ronald Blackwell. So he was like, yeah, well, he said, didn't you just get here? I said, yeah. He said, you just got here a week ago. He said, well, this is how it's going down. I said, huh? He
Holy.
said, listen, you see that paddle over there? Now the paddle is like this long.
Some medieval
The paddle
Wooden
is
paddle,
this
apparatus.
right?
long, wooden
We
paddle
had them
with a
inside of
handle
Yelverton in private school. It was a whipping room.
with the masking tape
Yeah.
on it.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. They said they'd take the power off.
Oh, okay.
Well, he was like, "You see that paddle over there?" He said, "This is your options. You get 3 licks, or you get home, or you get after school detention." I was like, "I live in the fucking country. There's
I
no
got it.
my grandmother ain't
I
got no
can't be
car.
detained.
How am I gonna get home in the country? I don't live nowhere. I don't even know where the hell I live." So I was like, "All right, we just go through 3 licks. What that's about?" So he was like, "Listen, you put your hand on the chest, you boot over," and I said, "Boot over? What the hell is that?" And he was like, "Yo, you boot over, you put your hands on the chair, you keep
Some
your ass out."
medieval
And
position.
he was like, and you take 3 paddles. I was like, "Really?" So I did what he said. I said, "All right." He said, "Pow!" All I see was stars, like,
Like the cartoons.
pow. Like you said, pow, P-O-W, big fucking letters. I was like, "Oh shit!" I said, I turned
They
around.
for real down
I said, "I'm gonna
here.
tell my mama." You know, nigga, New York nigga, I'm
Exactly.
tell my mama. Tell her this.
Oh no. Probably
Pow!
with
He
more
got them
force
2
in
off.
it, the second one, just
He
because
got
you
them 2. He
said.
got them 2 off on me. I was like, "Okay." I see what the motherfuckers going like this,
Oh.
coughing.
Shit, some of them need they bub
I
up to
was
this
coughing
day.
too. That shit hurt. So I was like, "All right." I was at that motherfucker office every week getting them shits. He even changed the
Oh.
number on me. 5, you get 5. Oh shit!
You're like, wait,
Change
what
the
happened to
game.
the 3?
Man,
Why it's
you're a
increasing?
troublemaker. You're a troublemaker. You do too much around here.
Plus, you had the moniker, you were from New York.
Yeah, that's all it works.
So, you know.
Till we now we moved from the country to the city part.
Mhm.
So I showed Manning basically how to do a lot of shit. Easter, Easter, doing eggs. October, Halloween, doing eggs, powder.
Mm-hmm.
Ran amok around that town.
They weren't ready.
They wasn't ready. But they remember
They were
they
not
remember me to
ready.
this day. Like, Ross, that's my name. Remember back in the day it was ski on everything. I had Ron Ski, so that was my name down there. So love y'all. Man. Yeah. Ron Ski ran amok.
Ron Ski
around that
ran
mug,
amok
around
down
Manning.
there.
I love him. I'm back in Manning.
Were you coming back and forth like during the summers to New York? Each time
That's
you
what made
came
me
back, was there anything you noticed that was different? Because New York,
style.
that was a very transitional period for New
Yeah, that
York.
was in it. It was great. Like $1 could buy you this, that, and the third. $1 buy you a meal at that time. You know what I'm saying? You talk about the 80s, late 80s, and stuff like that. You had it was changing. You went from Levi's and sneakers and all that stuff. A little fashion started coming through. You know what I'm saying? From back in the days when it was just Pro heads and maybe Converse if you could afford them. It just was like $19. I don't know. Yeah. I'll take you back on sneakers. I used to get them all. My mom used to get us all sneakers. I could take you back to $19 Pumas and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Converse and kangaroos and all types of stuff.
Oh wow, kangaroos.
Yeah, I could go there.
Just took us back.
Yeah, Buster Brown, all that
Buster
shit. You know what I'm
Browns, when
saying?
they actually put your shoes on
Yeah.
when you came to
Yeah.
purchase. That was a part of the service. Now you stick your foot out, they like, excuse me, you're in the way, excuse me.
It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? So, I could take you back, but I mean, as the time came, like fashion, like I said, it was Lee jeans and stuff like that, and suits and stuff like that. You had Carl Kanai starting to come pretty soon. A lot of fashion started coming in. You know what I'm saying?
For us, by us.
Fubu definitely came in after. They came in a little bit later in the '90s and stuff. But in the '80s,
Tommy Hilfiger.
and I had name buckle. Remember the name buckle?
Yes,
The
indeed.
Chinese, your name in Chinese and stuff like that. It was square, this
Absolutely.
and that, and the third. Yeah, I had all that. Brought all that down south and stuff
You brought
like
that with you.